Hey. Hey. What's up, y'all? Hey. We just getting stuff right. We about to have a good show tonight. This beat go hard. In case you didn't know.
Right, I'm like, I can't help but move my mind.
Right. Drop it. Hey, who is that checking in with me? I see you. People be hopping on our lives. They be like, ooh, I gotta hop out. like, you can stick around for a little while. Happy Thursday.
Right.
So we're gonna have a good time. They say the boost unavailable, like boosting. We're going all the way. If you are on here, share this live for me. Even if you're tuning in when it's not live, share it up. See what's going on. We have this really, really good. It's a sweet pineapple wine.
It is delicious.
Y'all know she likes her bargains, honey. All these is in my wine rack. Period. I was like this. I was like, ooh, don't mind if I take about 4 or 5. Right. Fill it up. I buy wine at like 2 to 3. Me too. But like whole cases. I'm like, okay, all right, see you. We going all the way. That beat just getting turned up, like it ain't no way that you can listen to that and not be turned up at this point. What's going on? It's Thursday, and we're back. If you don't know, it's your girl MzMetchi, and we're checking in on the Blueprint Live tonight. I got my girl Tia Chanel in the building. Getting right into the week, we cannot do anything else without thanking our amazing sponsors, the Law Office of C.N. Norris, Tax Strategy, and Fiya Infusions. Make sure that you all check them out and follow and support their businesses, support their journeys. We supporting each other. Period. You ain't did it before, go drop the likes. These will be tagged shortly after this broadcast. Whew. Send y'all music. Send it. Don't y'all want to hear new people? Are you all artists? Do you know an artist? Share your friend's stuff.
Because all of y'all know something.
That friend that you don't be wanting to share their music, but you like it privately. You're a bum if you do that.
And it's your fault.
But totally your fault. You have to take ownership of that. But no, everyone knows at least one person. Send the music. As long as it ain't no crazy stuff. Like, I'm not going to play no hateful, you know what I'm saying, like things on my show. Y'all know I don't even rock like that on this platform. It's all about positivity, growth. We not doing that. Send me the good stuff. I need some R&B.
But real R&B, y'all gotta actually like women. Not, I don't mean just like you like to do it to women.
Yeah, it's deeper than that.
We know. Be nice.
Be kind.
Be loving. Gee.
Tonight's topic. Y'all know I like to take y'all a little up and down, up and down, up and down. What's an obstacle that you had to overcome this week? Let's talk about it. Because you done got through it already. Look at you. You didn't even think you was going to make it. And you here. And we are going to talk about it tonight. So tune in for our topic of the night. Now, girl, last week, our business of the week, it was Glitz and Glam custom press on nails. Okay, so this is for, the ladies. You're not trying to go back into the nail shop yet. You might not be too comfortable given the current pandemic that we're in. My girl Brittany's got you covered. So make sure that you go check her out. I will also, tag her and reshare something so that you all can go and follow and support her. She's down south, honey. I'm like,
oh, lit.
Get it. So we are so happy for her. And Our business of the week this week. Boom, boom. T&T Kick Azz Kit. Oh, let me show you. It's beautiful. First off, I love the little puff ball. I'm like, ooh, y'all know I like big stuff. Nice lanyard.
That's cute.
Very pretty. And y'all know, if anybody that knows me knows that I love me some animal print. Give me zebra print, give me cheetah print, snake print, all of that. Yeah. I look great in all of the prints. This is a little thing to hold the lip gloss.
Oh, that's perfect.
This is something to knock somebody out and
no, it's not. It's to open doors and press buttons.
This is what I would use it for. It is. I actually have another hook like that, and it's smaller. I don't know if I would want it this big.
I think it's cute.
It's cute. It's really cute. But my whole thing is like I would be what I would use it for. This is my kick ass kit, you know. Then we have a light here. Boop. Hit you with a little spotlight and some mace. Let somebody run up.
Hey, I need one of those.
She has them on sale right now. They are 30% off. So, Samaria, if you are tuning in, you are our business of the week. This kick-ass kit is going to kick some ass if need be. And, I mean, the little wallet here, too. So, it's like, look, I got the bag here.
Oh, that actually is perfect.
Here, you know, because think about it when we walk, like I know I walk downtown and stuff, they'll come and try to snatch my purse. But if I have something like this that's on me, because I'm using my hook to open doors and to get around, so this is accessible to me, they will likely snatch something where all of my goods is all in one place. I think that this kit is genius. Thank you so much for doing this. Like at the end of the day, right now let's have a real conversation. It's up to Black women to protect and love Black women at this point. We're not waiting for nobody else to do that for us.
At all.
It starts today. You don't need any of that. So these things that you can do to equip yourself, I mean, you can look cute, you can put your lip gloss on, all of that. It's all here.
That's all there.
That's a kick-ass kit to me.
Girl, you just sold the mess out of that. Let me tell you something. One thing that you are,
tell me,
what is a marketer? Baby, first of all, it was a nice kit to start with.
Absolutely.
Okay? But you put all of that sauce on there. It's lit. I really want one though, for real.
And you know what? And I really want to loop it in for some things that me and T are doing and that we have going on right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? You want to get more exposure for your business. Partner with people like you probably at work. If you and this is the thing, we're all building too, but I have a knack. Everybody gonna win. There's a way for everybody to win. Everybody's gonna get time. So market with us. Market with the Blueprint Media Company, MzMetchi, Tia Chanel.
Yes.
We got you covered. And my whole thing is like I didn't even feel like that was a sale. I was just talking about it in relation to my life.
Yeah.
And that's how you know you have a good product when it's intertwined within the lifestyle part of things. That's what it's all about. Convenient, girl. Congratulations. You are our business of the week.
I love it.
Girl. Talk to us. T got a message.
Oh, you guys. So something important is going on. I know y'all probably getting tired of seeing the census thing, but it's real. If you do not fill out the census, there will not be enough money in your community for your babies and your families. So for more information on that, you can go and like the page Chicago Babies Count on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay.
It is geared towards us, melanated people.
Absolutely.
Guys, do not worry that you are going to get in trouble with your housing and stuff like that about how many people live with you, because that is a real issue. That is a real problem.
See, they're trying to count them.
They're just trying to count you so that you can have more stop signs on your street and speed bumps and
I want resources funding.
Because think about how many high schools they closed. I remember when I was in high school and they closed all those high schools, and we like had bomb threats and all kind of stuff going on at our school because all of these different people were intertwined in this small area, treating us like animals. So let's be better. Y'all make sure you're filling out the census. Make sure you're making sure that your elderly people are filling out the census.
Absolutely.
Make sure that you count, okay?
Do yourself a favor.
Period. But go like the page as well. It's important.
Give it to them one more time though.
Chicago Babies Count on Facebook and Instagram.
Chicago Babies Count. I'm a Chicago baby.
I'm a Chicago baby.
Right now, I mean, I'm a South Suburban baby, but I originated there.
Right.
I got roots to it. Please, can everybody fill it out?
Just do it.
Because they ain't filling out Tinley Park. It's all the areas. They like, I'm the census. I'm not filling that out.
Yeah, but you need to, guys, because if you're not, somebody else is.
Right. They like we got 31 people in here, period. It's up.
And don't ask me no more questions about it. I said it was 31.
I said what I said. So I love how y'all be, like coming on the live and chatting with us. So, I don't mind admitting my bloopers because it'd be funny as hell to me. I done had the visit Closing the Gap EDU at the bottom the whole time. I hope that y'all got that locked in because we about to go right into the job opportunity of the week. We're on our way. We're on the way. No. So tonight's job opportunity of the week brought to you by Closing the Gap Staffing. Shout out to my girl Nikita. Love her. They're looking for remote customer service representatives. Okay. So this is for my mamas and my daddies. Y'all can't leave right now because the baby got e-learning. Okay. You might have been displaced from your job. You might know someone that's been displaced from their job. Please share the opportunity if you don't do nothing else. And have them visit closingthegapedu.com. They can go right to the remote job section to apply for this specific role. Okay. I'll give you the instructions one more time. Visit closingthegapedu.com. Click on remote jobs and leave your information there. Okay. You need to do this through the site. Please, no cold calling and all of that other stuff. Respect the process.
Just do it right.
Do it right.
Come on.
Don't try to do your own thing.
Don't do your own thing.
We don't want that. We never wanted that.
You have to follow some rules.
Get yourself together. Get yourself together. No, right. Honestly, pass the opportunity along. I mean, you may even be at a place where you like this. It's gonna get cold outside. I'm not trying to drive nowhere. Get you a remote customer service job.
Do it.
That customer service ain't for the faint of heart.
It's not, but if you at home, you can kind of put it on mute and roll your eyes.
Right. Like, you be sitting up there like this.
Oh, blah 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 blah. Okay, now, so is there anything else I could do to help you in this situation? Okay, bye-bye.
Right. I just want to do everything that I can.
Right.
To assist you. Thank you. This is the thing. I've honestly been in it for so long that you know how to maneuver tea. You know how to do it too. We'd be like this. I'm grinning and bearing it right now. I'm showing up.
It's so much better with the mask on.
Yeah.
Because then I can do my annoyed smirk and nobody can see the bottom part of my face because I have really large cheeks. Everybody knows that, high cheekbones. Right. So my eyes kind of squint when I smile for real anyway. Right. They know that. No matter what, I'm winning here. It's just like you're so hilarious. Right. Go away. Go away.
Y'all, drop those businesses. I'm sorry, I was a little bit delayed with telling y'all, but I shouldn't have to. Drop the businesses.
You know what we do here.
Tag it. Let me hop in these comments to see who is with us tonight. Whitney, she did her census. Thank you. Yes. We are responsible adults. Y'all know I did mine too.
You better.
Girl, I did my census when the census first came out because I'm just like, look, ain't nothing changed over here. It's the same way it was. Boop. Same OG.
If I'm honest with you, I did not do mine until I met some of the coordinators for Chicago Babies Count. Because I was like, you're not gonna find out where I live and kick in my door. I'm a conspiracy theorist at heart.
You won't send anyone to my house.
You won't send anyone to my house.
Not
I refuse
to me.
to accept it. Right. So it was ridiculous. But then when they made it make sense to me, like you have to drive all the way to the east side for you to feel comfortable where your child goes to school. Is that normal?
Right.
Is that okay? You think that's cool?
And then this is the you know what, and it goes really deep because it's just like if resources and things aren't available, are we kind of stepping in the way of those resources being available to us? You know, and you'll have a lot of people they won't really agree, and that is a rabbit hole that I will refuse to go down tonight because I'm in a good mood.
Happy, 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 joy, 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 joy.
Harlem Shake, that's my happy You ready to get into hated it?
Absolutely.
Well, I'm not gonna do that right now.
1, 2, 3, go.
No, it's coming up. The Siren Radio, girl, you missed it. We opened up with one fame, honey.
Yeah,
honey.
and we was twerking and stuff.
I was like this. I'm like,
shoot, we could have been in the whole video for him.
Right. They ain't ready for plus size video mixes though.
Plush pal.
Cause I come with a whole corset on, like.
Plush pal.
Hey, get you something in your cup. How you feel? How do you feel tonight? Jiggle my kick ass kit. She said the keys. Rolling down the streets in my big wheel, looking for a nice meal. I feel like I'm supposed to be on the dance floor. Looking for a nice meal. Rock with us. We're about to get into hated it. It's at the beginning, Felice. So when you go back, we opened with it. Felice, send me some more music. Felice really the music plug.
She always had a music.
She always got everybody. I got some fresh chives up that's coming too. Y'all know that's the Blueprint favorite. Gino Pacino, all of them, they all dropping music and videos. I'm like, y'all better be having whole video shoots.
Period. Yeah,
and it's nice videos, and it's socially distant, it's safe, ain't nobody doing nothing crazy. Like it's good visuals.
Because obviously they care about the people around them and themselves as well.
What pisses me off when people have videos that have absolutely nothing to do with the song. B2K, while I love them, y'all know their videos didn't match up with shit that they were singing. I'm sorry, I had to say it.
I enjoyed those.
I enjoyed them a lot. I enjoyed them more than you would want to know. I love the B2K, but I would watch their videos in sheer disappointment. I'm like, I'm trying to see some. Give me Pretty Ricky vibes.
Nah. Pretty Ricky. I just felt like I was too young to feel like that. I was like, is he coming up on the wall? I'm like, who this man talking to me like this?
I need some water. And then the little short one, he done probably
he done working.
I'm like, what are you doing?
Baby,
with like 5 H's, G. And I'm just like, the shit he be talking to now, I'm like, you might deserve them 5 H's.
I see why your name is so long. You got a lot of stuff.
You got a lot of stuff going on.
Wow.
They said it'd be the short.
Ooh-wee.
I don't know. I mean,
I know. Sometimes.
Do you feel me?
Sometimes.
Felicia, she said, I got you. Yep. Thank you. Lady Rain said, can't wait to stop dropping some, especially my single Big Girl Rock. That's a BBW vibe. But you know we like BBW vibes, so we definitely gonna be playing that shit. Yes.
I think we got a new little plush pal.
She on plush pal hashtag it.
Yeah.
She talking about she having a good meal, baby. It's all BBW right now.
I love it.
All right, hated it. Let me confirm with my associate here. Okay, good.
Well, I mean, but you're not gonna have what I got.
Cool. I hated it. We have to confer because sometimes the TV mixing up. I hated it be like some stuff because I read the Shade Room too, but I don't quite deliver it like this one here. So I leave that to her. Joe Budden and his dog.
I know you was gonna talk about that. That one.
So this is the thing. I need you all to understand because this is the thing. If I ever get big and he sees this video, I am a fan. I was a fan of the you know, like what what he was doing as far as business wise, how he kind of bootstrapped his way up. I look at entrepreneurs sometimes with the experience. I didn't really know too much about the personal stuff besides love and hip hop. I'm like, we know that it was some things going on. I don't delve that deep into the celebrity stuff. So I kind of had a lens that was a little distorted. Let's move forward. So I saw that he was trending and I was like, what was it? My hated it is that I don't like to read stuff like that when I'm looking for entertainment.
Yeah. Well, okay.
I don't want the memes and everything. You know, the internet overdoes stuff. Like they can't just politely mention stuff and you have a small giggle. Did
you get a chance to see what he actually said, how he said it?
Eventually. I'm talking my hated it. Getting back to my hated it.
Specific.
My hated it is the way that y'all make these people trend and the extent that y'all take it to.
Yeah, they reach because the headlines look crazy.
How do you like dig so deep? You pulling out scenes from The Simpsons and all types of stuff. It's like that's too deep for me.
But here's
funny as hell. What the hell?
It's Sin's fault though, because she brought it up again. That happened a while
And then
ago.
what's up with y'all letting these people record y'all? G Herbo and Joe Budden and all these people.
I think.
This is the thing. Stop recording people against their will. I know somebody that did that and they are in a position where they could really mess themselves up if it came out that they did that.
Right.
You don't be recording people and they don't know. That's my additional.
That's weird too.
That's my add-on.
Why do you want to do that? Like,
with y'all?
I guess like if it was like political, great idea. Do
it.
But like regular people, and I do include celebrities and regular people when I say this particular statement, it's kind of like, did you need that material? Like,
was that supposed to be additional? Was that in the script? Okay.
Right. Like, wow. Okay.
So yeah, no, it's not with Joe Budden or whatever the case is. I just hope that things happen in Hollywood. I would just wish everybody the best. And we moving on.
Period.
Bye, Joe.
That's it.
Bye, Joe. All that other stuff. Do what you got to do. Why y'all be wearing y'all mask wrong?
Because what's wrong, Will? What is? Is it a crack cocktail or something?
It's got Crown Royal in it. What is like? Name the two worst things you had. Okay, let's see.
Irk and jerk.
Gin.
Bumpy face.
It was gin with the pepper in it. I was like, how the hell y'all get some pepper in this gin? I said, who made this? They were serving up that Dominican Republic.
Obviously.
Cocktail.
That's the part there.
All right, so you know, I'm happy that I was able to get out of my stressful work situation. But sometimes when you run into people who are privileged, and it's not just white people, y'all, in the corporation, in that type of field, it could be people of color too, and they just like, I'm gonna strut my stuff. You flexing too hard, you're doing too much.
But on the other end of that, they're like, these white people do it, so
I'm gonna do it too.
We're gonna match each other.
I went to J.C. Penney's this weekend.
Did you?
Spent $75. That's how they act. Moving forward.
They tend to smell like white diamonds too.
Like, don't come through my email talking crazy. I'm tired.
Relax yourself.
Look, I'm tired.
Child.
Tired. But when they come in, like they don't want to wear no mask. Or they feel like you're supposed to like get real close. I'm like, boundaries, 6 feet, baby. Back it up. And I actually will smile under my mask because you can see the smile through the eyes, like what T was saying. You can see.
Right.
Like okay, if I had a mask on, I'm happy. I'm just like this. You know, you gotta growl like Pop Smoke and shit. But she wanna hug with
I love that. I love that song.
Ooh, when it come on, I be in a car like this. I'm like, ooh, okay. But getting back to the mask. So if you don't want to wear a mask, stop trying to come around us. I'm trying to wear a mask.
Period.
Yeah.
And don't talk to me about you getting tested. So you already know you don't have it.
I don't care. I never cared. Girl, I want you to give me 6 feet. Give me 4 at minimum.
If you don't remove.
I have people that I go home to that I love. So while I might be able to fight some stuff off, I have people in my life that it may be more difficult for them. Back it up, girl. Right. Boo. Back it up, boo. Boo. Get back. That's how I feel. It makes me that angry because it's just like this. Okay, I always had a thing as far as with personal space. Mm-hmm. Give me my personal space. Like, that was before COVID. It's only intensified since then. I'm like, ooh.
Right. Please.
Back it up. And if you're going to wear the mask, please don't come. Girl, I ain't got no mask in here. Please don't come talking to me and it's down here on your mouth. Cover your nose. Toucan Sam.
I just don't understand. And if your breath stink, brush your teeth before you put that mask on. Because that's the reason why you
that's
can't wear it. That's
what we smell every day when you don't do that.
Period. Like, that's because that's what I assume is wrong with them.
Your mom checking in. Hey, somebody got a birthday coming up. We're about to do some poetry and get turned all the way up.
Poetry and puff.
Poetry and puff.
Poetry and poetry
and Mateo's pop. Hey, we just made this song up right now. Okay. Whitney says she hates wearing masks. They clown out here intently. I know they do. You ain't even got to tell me about that. Moving on. Wait. Whitney said they'll pull the t-shirt over their face to get in the store and then walk around without it.
Oh my goodness. And they come in and they do that. And you know what I tell them? It's a requirement. State mandated, and this is private property, and we do not have to give you any services. You can remove yourself. Anything you need, you can get in the hallway. I will call who you need me to call. You can stand out in that hallway and call this number.
This means me talking to them. Excuse
me.
Can you
call this number and I'll talk to you over the phone, but I will not talk to you in here. And I will spray you in the face with the Lysol. I do not care.
She is actually wild as hell and has done that before.
I will do it again. Ask about me.
When I think I saw it. I was like, no, she was telling me about it on the phone, but it was so vivid that I
because it happened like 2 seconds.
I could hear the little, the little sound that the Lysol make. I was like, man, I probably would have did that too. People get too close. If you don't want to wear your mask, back it up. That's the thing. Like, because we are all waiting. This is the thing. Unfortunately, we're waiting for it to kind of be okay to not put the mask on. But for me, if I'm gonna be around a whole bunch of people, I think it's gonna be forever for me.
It's gonna be a long time because I'm not even into the whole idea of the vaccine. I'm not into that. You're not gonna have me as your guinea pig. Yeah, I know what you do. Yeah, and I know that it happened at Johns Hopkins most of the time. The best hospital in the United States. I don't trust you. No, thank you. You know I'm a conspiracy theorist at heart.
What's your hated it? What's your hated it for the week? Because I'm done. Wear your mask or back it up.
So, y'all president
got
caught on tape talking about how he downplayed the virus. And he knew all those people.
What you got to say about that?
Here's the thing. Okay, this be my problem. I don't expect any leader to be 100% perfect.
Absolutely.
I say that all the time, especially in, our community where we're so quick to bash who is trying to lead a movement, for the right thing. We're quick to bash them if we don't understand their technique or whatever the case may be. But y'all know that they did that same thing to your fave Martin Luther and, Malcolm X and all that kind of stuff. I give them room to be human.
Right.
However, you don't have a care for humans. Like, you racist and you don't care about people. This is like the one time that a Kanye outburst on like some kind of fundraiser would be absolutely 100% accurate.
Right.
Like, you cannot say it's because he a little, bipolar and his medication need to be calibrated and stuff like that. Or, Cierra done argued with him and he just ticked off into something else.
See,
that happened.
I don't know.
But I'm just saying, like, I just don't understand. And then for people to just still follow through. Like, this is like the 100,000th time he's been caught on tape. His wife don't even like him. She said it. And
you could tell like the chemistry between them. It's no like love.
She can't stand him. It's not like a business relationship.
She tried to grab her hand while she was walking down like from a flight. Yes. She snatched that thing away so quick. I was like,
not. But don't he look like he smell like salami or something like that?
Bologna is what I was thinking.
Yeah, like it's
like stank ass bologna.
Like through his pores, no shade, but like in real life, y'all know when somebody eat a lot of lunch meat.
Crockett's ham.
They be.
I used to work in a deli, so
what's that one that's only $1 and it's like little thin pieces of meat in the packet? Budding.
Girl.
That's what he look like. He smell like. Ugh.
Elmer's
and
glue.
Salty.
Right. And he sweat a lot.
He aged like milk.
And banana.
I didn't mean to turn it into a roast session, but like in real life, it's
at the end of the day, it's unfortunate. I've said this before. This is who y'all chose as y'all commander in chief. So unfortunately, we all have to deal with the stuff. If you have some things that you want to change and you want to be a part of the change, get your ass up and go vote. Now that's what we do. Do it. And then fill out the census at the same time so you can get the resources you need in your community. This is the thing. We've been doing things the same way for so long. We can make a difference. Like, I really honestly believe that. I believe that like some of our leaders that have passed on, they believe that in their heart too, but it just hasn't come to fruition. How powerful would it be if we were the actual ones that when we say we want to make a shift, we use our voice, we use our resources and the things that we pull people in and actually make a difference. It drives me crazy, T. I have to
let the militant ones be the militant ones. Let the ones that are, but they can't
for the violence. Separation, though.
It shouldn't be a separation. It's just like with your child at school when the teacher is actually messing with your kid, and your kid is, being a little asshole.
Right.
Because sometimes kids can be little assholes, and you guys know it.
Do they
so
they can't. I think that was a real statement.
It's just, in real life. But you know what I'm saying? And you're not gonna like go off on your kid in front of the teacher. You'll let the teacher know, okay, I'll handle this or that, But when we get home, if you don't, I'm finna, and you go in the way you right. You handle your child. I'm not gonna embarrass you in public. But at home,
girl, have you seen some of them videos where the parents come up to the school and get a whooping? I'm like,
why would you do that? Your child
does not trust you. I'm just like,
so your child does not trust you and won't trust you. It
never.
Won't ever trust you.
They be like, she can't whoop my ass when I was in the 3rd grade. They'll be mad about that getting heated while they getting ready for high school. Like,
period. And then you wonder why your child be beating up on people in high school and just angry for no reason. Like, you cannot do that, y'all. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, wait, hold on. Y'all, my auntie on here. Hey, Tanya. She said, no, for real. It do look like a loveless union, talking about Trump and his wife.
Yeah.
She gave him the crab hand, the purse, and a full body block at HD. It was an HD.
It was an HD. I remember. I saw it.
I agree. So, story that Anthony sent me. It was a white professor that she pretended that she was Black, and she's obtained a lot of success, but
yeah.
my hated it. I want to keep it short and simple because I want to get into some more music before we hop into our what would you do. But stop trying to be us.
I mean, why is that a thing?
Some stuff shouldn't even we shouldn't have to do that because this is the thing. We not trying to be nobody else. Everybody just be themselves. Be comfortable with who you are, the skin that you're in. Stop tweaking. That's really my hated it. And then also people that don't know how to drive. Y'all know that's gonna be my hated it for the rest of my life. Help them. Get out the fast lane if you're not going fast. Very simple.
Not that serious.
It's not that serious.
No.
Please get over. Ah!
Right, because that's exactly how I used to cuss a lot back in the day, but now my baby be in the car with me now, so I be like,
Yeah,
and my baby be like, "What's wrong, mommy?" I vocalize my.
Okay, you say it out loud. Right, you can't just sit there and
I can't let it.
That's what it eats you alive is when you have internal road rage. You can't even have road rage and.
Yeah, I gotta be like,
Yeah, I just.
But my baby be paying me so much attention. She always be like, "What's wrong, my man?" I be like, "People don't know how to drive, baby."
Yeah. Oh wait. Whitney said they did that when I was in school. Buddy Daddy came up to the school and got a whooping. Mm-hmm. I remember. I witnessed 3 ass whoopings that happened on the school premises.
Yes.
In grammar school. She also said, "Oh yeah, I heard about the white woman that pretended to be black." Yeah. I mean, this is the thing. Black people, we are pretty cool. But don't do that.
You can even just be a scholar at our studies, and that's fine. And that's fine.
Still get paid.
Because I will still respect you enough to see what you're talking about.
Right. Go down to the
what
HBCU.
Is that older lady that there's a doctor that does those reports about racism. She's an older white lady with glasses, and they're always really, really good.
I don't know.
I can't remember her name.
I'm pretty sure that if I see her, I'll be like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah, because if you saw her face, you know exactly who I'm talking about. Thank you.
Okay.
But yeah, she's regular. She's Patty mayonnaise white and normal. You know what I'm saying?
She could have used her. She could have used her. She could have did some things, within that rather than trying to pretend. Don't pretend to be anybody else. And this is not just a color thing,
right?
This is just anything. You see those people that I call them chameleons. They adapt to whatever they do, and it's not like an adaptive, like I'm adapting to the energy. Like, oh yeah, it's cool, it's wavy, we dancing. Right. We're not talking about that type of vibe. People can influence you to actually do things that are well outside of whatever is on your compass. Mm-hmm. It's off your journey, off your track. Don't let people do you like that.
Period.
Don't do yourself like that. You owe it to yourself to be who you are. Discover what that is. Learn what it is. It's fun learning who you really are. Girl, it took me a long time.
I'm not gonna lie. It ain't really all that fun to me. I don't really be liking to learn when I'm going through a transition, and becoming a better person or doing whatever I'm doing to be better.
Right.
It don't be always, fun because you see a lot of flaws in yourself. And you be like, yeah.
But the thing about it is that it's when you get over that particular hump.
Because that's the part that does feel good.
It's beautiful. See, when I was grinding the hardest, I was going through some of the hardest chapters in my life. Like people like T, Nico, you know what I'm saying? Whitney, Wendy, some of the people that's on the live right now that's even joining me, y'all knew what was going on. I had, lost important family members to me, and it was like, ooh, I'm grieving all over again. And I mean, if you ever grieve, you ever lost a family member, a parent, a sibling, anything, my heart goes out to you. You just have to keep it real, but it get a little tough.
Yeah, it'd be hard to get through that.
I don't know. Well, I want to play y'all a little bit of music, but I'm gonna do it. Do it. Do you remember that song? And if you don't know how, then watch her do it.
Who sings it? Is it It's not Gorilla Zoe.
Everybody loves Gorilla Zoe.
It's not Gorilla Zoe, but I love him.
Drop an ape in the comments if you like Gorilla Zoe.
Everybody loves Gorilla Zoe.
I love him.
I can just be
It's juice box with like a juice box here. That's a high key. They came out when we was what, in college?
Yes. That's
A star's born and I'm shining like a lighthouse. The road was bumpy, y'all traveling.
Beats get me. They could get on the song and be like, blah, 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 blah. I'll be like this, look. The beat is what get me going. They could be saying their ABCs on this one. Y'all ready for Auntie Patty and Auntie Gladys?
I can't wait.
I'm so excited, y'all.
It's gonna be so good.
Now, y'all make sure y'all drop those businesses. I haven't seen any businesses in there, but I see business people. Help me out. Help me, help you, help we, help us. Did it make sense? Just do it. See, it's some heat coming up real soon. Y'all, I'm going to be doing my first vendor event with Lavish Looks by MzMetchi on September 27th. Cheers! And no, it was my cup. I'm really excited about the event. So I wanted to shout out to Miss CC Brown. She was the one that like reached out and put everything together. She's dope. Make sure that you all check her out. Check out her podcast. You know, I'll drop it in the comments after this broadcast because I can't do any of that right now.
Right.
Chilling. We having a good time. We about to get into this. What would you do? These, you know, they not as wild as the other ones, but it's still a little wild though. You're gonna be all right. And my friend Lauren that watches the show every week, today is her birthday. Happy birthday to her. She's probably somewhere she needs to go eat, go do all the things that you need to do, be comfortable. I hope you got a massage, like all the great things in life on your birthday. She tunes in every week, and her favorite segment is What Would You Do? So had to shout her out. Happy birthday, girl.
Happy birthday.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. You know, I be having to take like a sigh. Like I be feeling these people. I'm like, your energy is. Ugh. All right, y'all ready? First one. My husband told me the other day that his former mistress called him. I asked him had she been contacting him before. He showed me one missed call from her, and he said that he didn't reply. However, I've had this awful feeling since seeing her missed call. Me and her talked before when the whole thing blew up the first time. We didn't argue or anything. Should I message her and ask why she contacted him? Because I'm kind of doubting my husband's story, to be honest. He should have blocked her and left it at that. It keeps consuming my mind. I'm not going to be rude, but I'll just ask her for my own peace of mind. Why is she calling my husband? Unfortunately, she's been more truthful about the situation than he has. I feel like I can't get the truth from him at all. What would you do? Shit, I need a shot.
My chest is just got
as I was reading it, my heart was beating.
Girl, I couldn't have my facial expressions. I'm so sorry for y'all that's watching live right now. I could not take it.
What? First off, wait, hold on. My business of the week just checked in with us. Make sure y'all go right on the site here. It's 30% off. Girl, let them know how they can get that off. 30% off. Kick Azz Kits, baby. Okay. Back to the what would you do? My Lord.
Oh Lord.
T, I'm not gonna lie.
This is stressful.
Yeah, it's not enough. It's not enough wine. What do you all think?
Oh, my heart is beating so fast, I can't believe it.
Wendy said that I didn't get over the mistress part, let alone the makeup. Right. Like, Cheating has levels to it, and from what I've always heard, as far as a mistress, it's like things was getting deep. We go deep. We don't get no sleep. That's what he was doing.
Girl, now I want to hear the song. Dang.
Janet will come and take this whole live. Y'all know what it is.
Period.
She be like, oh no, we ain't gonna get no sleep today.
She do not play.
Snatch it right up. They would. Nah, we want y'all to see the live. Look, they'll be like, this has been claimed in 517 different places. Like, damn, Janet, we was just trying to show you some love, Penny.
Right.
What iron?
You don't have to be.
What iron? Okay.
No, not the iron.
Back to the what would you do? Okay, because they going off in the comments. Lady Rain said that there's one more call. There's many answered ones. She trying to figure out. She like, oh my bad, I ain't mean to call while your bitch was on. That's how they be acting. Trash.
I just don't. Wow. You ever just like feel like just wow?
I do. I have felt that way before. I feel that way right now. I'm just like, I
don't understand.
Yeah, like that wow, and you don't really have anything to go with it. Well, you know what? Lady Rain, she just gave her opinion. She sent me her song yesterday. She sent her music.
I can't wait to hear it. I can't wait.
So, Lady Rain, you're here. You're on the live. So, should we do Out of the Ghetto? Because that was your song when you said it was telling your story. And I listened to it, and I will play that. But you said you had something else. So we could do that one too. You gotta let me know.
I want to.
This the box, baby. You control the view. $2.80 for the next 10 months.
Wait, but why when you said this the box, I thought jumping on the coop and crazy. Yeah.
I would love to listen to that song, but unfortunately, they be on some BS.
I don't know that song. I don't know what that is.
You know,
the only part of the song
I kind of murmur.
I know is I wanna know.
She said both are dope. Okay, we're gonna listen to Out of the Ghetto. And then we'll get back into this ratchet ass what would you do? Because, honey, why she ain't blocked? We was talking about that in counseling. Right. We was trying to get through that. So she's still going through his song, so it's a little bit of like, what if he actually handled this though? And the lady just contacted him randomly? I don't think so, but
happens every day. They stay in the ghetto, there's no chances to have anything but a circumstance.
this gum is turning into chocolate. I was like, I can't deal with it no more. I don't want to do it no more. All these got that wine though. Period. Hide your kids, hide your wife. So I've been watching these videos. The shut up challenge, where the kids is telling their parents to shut up and they cussing with it and doing their own little spin. I was like, I didn't try my parents. They were telling their parents to shut the F up, y'all. This was the shut up challenge. If you hashtag it, look at it yourself. But I saw one video, it came on after a video that I was looking at before about a dog. It was a little bit weird. I like to see the rescue like little dogs, and if I see it, it'll pop up. Don't make that face at me. Bye. I forgot. Let me talk to my animal lovers. He don't like animals.
It's not that I don't like animals. It's just animals.
Well, if I see it, I don't go and search for it. But if I see it, then I'll watch the video. So this one popped up afterwards, and it was like 3 different fathers and their daughters. No, it was 2 daughters and then 1 son. 3 different videos, and they like they was telling their stepmother, "You not my real mom. Shut the fuck up talking to me, honey." When I tell you, them men was hopping up on go mode. One white guy almost stabbed his son with a fork. Like he got so mad. Like I was like, y'all cannot be playing with these people like this. Parents do not do disrespect like that. Especially if you got an old school parent. They gonna slap you and ask questions later.
Not passion. I don't play with her like I'm grown. And unless I'm real mad and I'm just telling a story and I say to her, Mom, I'm not cursing at you, I'm trying to.
Or they would tell them no, and then but they was working in the cuss words. I'm like, see, we couldn't even say hell in my house.
No, you can't say hell.
HE double hockey sticks was how we described that. Like,
oh, is you crazy? That's roughly a form of the word. Not passion.
The rule was you could never direct it at them, and you have to make it known that whatever you were about to say was not directed. So I'll be like this. Yes, I called her a bitch.
That's exactly
That's
what I
it. You know, like, and I loved it because, like, y'all, you know, my mom is gone, but when she was here, baby, it wasn't really nothing that we couldn't talk about. So I'll just be like, she like, well, what happened? She wanted to know all the facts because she could not thoroughly advise unless she had all
That's
the
the
facts.
same way my mom is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
My mama wants
to know
everything that happened. So I just be like, listen.
Sit down.
I said some things, and I don't think you're gonna like to hear, but you know, I talk like you talk.
I'm a pirate. You are too. Give me my hook.
Period.
Captain Morgan. I'm ready to do this.
Right.
Wendy said, yes, those videos are funny as hell. One man told his son, who you talking to? The son said, my mama, your wife. The daddy jumped up so fast and said, you trying to die. That is one of the ones I saw too, because I ain't gonna lie. I watched a few after I saw the first skit. I was like, hell, this is funny.
Right. My mama, your wife? He like, oh, that would be so, oh my God.
My mama, your wife. And he said it just like that. He had a hood on. He had little beads. I was like, Lil Yachty, you can't be talking to your daddy like that.
You know what, though? My sister, she would have done stuff like that to put on her. Listen, April, if you are watching this, my stepsister, we used to be in the house and she would just say the craziest stuff. Like
she said out loud
to the people. Like my sister called my dad a man with titties. Like I'll come with you, you know, using MWT. But can I tell y'all I fell on the floor laughing? He couldn't do nothing because
he was laughing. That's funny as hell.
I'm not trying to be funny, but my daddy used to wear these like undershirts, and like you know when men wear undershirts and they
nipples go down.
Y'all
nipples be the first one to go down south.
It used to be so funny. And so he had told her to like wash the dishes, and she was like, "I'm not doing nothing because you are imp." It was hilarious, guys. It was
girl.
See, we had real organic comedy in my house.
I bet.
Like it wasn't all this disrespect. Y'all was too disrespectful.
I felt like that challenge. I'm like, we couldn't have did that back in the day.
But my sister probably would have tried it though. I think she would have tried.
I wouldn't have been doing it unless it was getting recorded. I need evidence when I get knocked into the next lifetime.
Listen. And then my sister would know that she's about to get knocked into the next lifetime and just edit the video when it's over.
She's like, I'm still here.
Right. It don't matter. It happened.
Who is this?
That's Mahalia.
Oh yeah.
Mahalia and
LMA.
LMA, yeah.
No, I couldn't hear it at first. I was hearing the other sound. I know how to tune stuff out. I'd be like, I'm not listening to that part. I'm not listening to that part.
I have to listen to all of it at the same time because I'm too nosy.
I'm not listening to that part.
I'm too nosy. I have to listen to it all. I was the high school student at lunch that knew what happened at all the tape.
Okay, y'all. So this is the thing. You know, and I don't know, maybe this is old school of me. Let me reveal my age. We was just taught, like, you know what I'm saying? You check your man. You don't go and try to seek answers from the other person. You're not in a relationship with them. They have absolutely no obligation to talk to you or provide any facts or do anything. They have no obligation to you. So you can't go into it with any expectation. Like, yeah, the conversation was cool the first time. I mean, I would need to know like timelines. You know how my mind works.
Right.
Is she calling because it's like, shit, we stopped messing around with each other, but I'm pregnant? You know, how many times have we seen this? You know, turn on Maury or, you know, shit, Jerry Springer, and it's all types of crazy stuff going on. So I don't agree with her contacting.
Cause what is you doing? Oh no, baby, what is you doing?
Right. Settle that with your man. Hey, I feel violated that she still has access to you.
Right.
That's
Why
what
is
it
she
comes
not
down
blocked?
to. Address that. You trying to go to this woman or whatever the case is, girl.
Woman.
Shirley, get your ass off the phone. And
Mama, this is Shirley.
stop trying to call that woman. That's crazy as hell.
You're doing too much. I was asleep.
Good night. Give her some melatonin. She needs to go to sleep.
Yeah,
she needs 10 milligrams.
That's what your problem is. You need a nap.
20.
This too much.
Don't ever
and then
take
if
20
it was
milligrams.
all of this going on, I understand the whole idea of, you know, forgiving and stuff. I don't. Not when you married. It just be a difference when you married to me. It's different. That's all. That's all I really got for it. It's different.
This is the thing. The reality of the situation is because for some reason this is like, she said mistress. So like I said, I'm gonna treat this as she was at the highest level of side chick.
Cause that's what a mistress is.
Because the side chicks, they be like, oh, we on our third relationship. Okay, let's go. I need my Louis bag. Like, there's hoes out here that do that. And I'm not, I mean, you have to live your life. This means she's not here to judge you. But I just probably wouldn't take that path. Moving forward.
I'm 100% judging you. It's trash and you need to grow up and find your man that's yours. If you don't like them around all the time, which if anybody understand, your girl understand. Find you somebody that ain't really willing to commit and then just stick with that. That's your judge.
Right.
Go for it. Go ahead. Sorry.
So Lady Rain said, yes, calling her will get your feelings hurt. Hurry because she'll end up revealing stuff that's fine. That's fine. That'll really mess you up. Nip it and F him up. Ooh.
I'm through with
I mean, my whole thing is like, this is the second time. Like the first time, I'm not saying that you have to excuse anything, but if you chose the path of forgiveness, kudos to you again. But did you set firm boundaries? Because for me, like, I'm a set boundaries type of person. Like, hey,
this is something that can't
this is done. It don't even have to be like that nobody smashed. Like, I don't want you communicating with this person. Like, your spouse, if they tell you something that's like that, you should hold it at a high regard. So have you know what I'm saying? Like, what boundaries came up after you reconciled the relationship with him? Because this is something that had it happen and you already said, hey,
I ain't with it.
Block her.
It's over with.
That's it. Moving forward, you have to lay down the law. Don't go to that woman. You're not weak. That's number one. That, to me, that's a weak antic. You don't go and seek no validation from somebody that has no obligation to you. Check the person that has the obligation.
I'm gonna tell you the only time I think it's okay for a wife to go to the mistress. If y'all are old women, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay. Old women can handle things.
Old women, and I do literally mean 60,
50, 60.
No,
not
60.
Yeah, because these 50-year-olds are 30
these 50-year-olds still be drinking Hennessy and wearing leggings and not babysitting their grandkids. I'm not talking about y'all. I am specifically talking about you older women, because y'all most of the time y'all don't be wanting to do it to them neither. So y'all kind of like,
child, no, you didn't reveal the
I'm just
secret.
Listen, no shade, because look, marriage is long term. I don't want to marry nobody that I can't run a business with, because love is a fleeting emotion. Eventually, I'm gonna get tired of you, and if we old by the time I get tired of you, I'm sorry to tell you, but you're just gonna have to go in the other room because it's over with.
They closed Sweet Georgia Brown's down, period.
I'm through with it.
Oh, we're done.
I'm through with
Tonight. I'm through
I'm
with
through
you.
with it. You go in that room over there and you get in that bed and you leave me alone.
We going back to some Brady Bunch stuff.
When grandkids is here, you sleep in here, we'll be all right. I might even put,
This is a
slide a little side booty on.
See,
but
Wendy said she never forgave him, still don't trust him. She also said he wanted brownie points for showing her the missed call. That's some, yeah.
He sure did.
He's like, yeah, she called me. Like, you wouldn't have even got the call if you would have activated the block. Fool.
That part.
What? Don't show me nothing. No, she shouldn't have access to you.
Conversation though.
If we're gonna be together and we have recommitted, because I would hope that there was a recommittal of some sort, whether it was a verbal agreement or it was something. Girl, hold on. Wendy said a lot of those older women accepted the mistress and her husband's kids. I ain't Bertha. I ain't going. Right.
Period.
I ain't going either, sis. You bring a child on me if you wasn't even responsible enough to keep that shit in the streets. Excuse my language. You can get the hell on. You
don't love me enough if I found out.
No more shopping sprees.
You don't love me. I honestly feel like that. Because people that you really love, and I understand the whole concept of, when you really love somebody, that's who you hurt the most.
No more.
I'm sorry, bullshit. I have to call it what it is.
No more.
Bullshit.
You can't cut into rough ends like that.
I can't. I'm just saying, like, I just feel like that's trash.
This is the thing. What's trash to me? Whitney said, "I'm gonna cut them like fences." Girl, my whole thing is, it's just like, okay, the first time you can act as a radical, but the second time, if he ain't respected you enough to not make that mistake again, or to not, deliberately hurt you, and you've expressed that this is something that's hurtful and it's wrong. Let's start there. Number one.
No,
it just make my chest hot. I'm tired. So my friend from college, Kun Lee, he released his EP this week. So I'm gonna get into this Pray. And I actually want to play another song.
I hope you remember me when all this is over.
It's a booty shaker.
I like booty shakers.
Young nigga from the south side. Still open your mouth wide. You drop your jaw. Everything coming off. Everything is for sale. Freedom comes at a cost.
And I'm looking at you saying,
these niggas is lost. Work is black
girl, no, I'm gonna be like that.
We ain't built the same. Your frame is
okay. Yeah, this
never hang with the squares. The lame say you lame. Dang. What a shameful world. A couple different.
So I'll drop the link for this in the comments too. Make sure that y'all go and support him.
But I'm still such a change.
I love his music. His first album, I was like,
you should close your
I'm
mouth.
a fucking fan.
Period.
This just ain't your day. What you was thinking, boy? The girl shoot 2 word of pinky, boy. You should know my name.
Lady said, and to me, the man that's trying to prove he ain't cheating no more is still cheating.
That's the part.
Because I'd be like, we ain't revisiting that. I graduated from that.
Right.
That's how it be like when you get mad, like when somebody really trying to bring you back to a place that you really did graduate from. You be like, how dare you try to pull me back into the mud?
I can't believe.
Bitch. Don't try to pull me back in the gutter. I crawled out of there.
Right.
I used my toes. Okay, Leslie is checking in. Shout out to Leslie.
Yo, remember the kid.
I'm just girl.
Is finna be dead. So if I'm just a memory, remember me well.
I be like the beats. Like I need some stuff with like. Remember Busta Rhymes videos and they just used to get real. Got you all in check.
Just kick back, enjoy the run. 12 in the bank, can afford a gun.
12 in the I look at our
chain,
videos sometimes and I see frames that can actually be pictures. They can actually, like, if you take a still image of it, it'd be like, pose for the camera.
Right.
Hey, I'm so glad y'all tuning in. I hope y'all are enjoying the show.
Absolutely.
Oh, my dad on here too. You better hop on. Zachary on the live. No, that's my dad, y'all. Shout out to my dad. Back in the he ain't got his picture up there. Yep, back in the mud. Yep, they'll try to pull you back in the mud, Dad. I was like, where we going with this? But yes, no, they'll try to pull you back. You can't allow that.
Period.
They'll try to be like, come back with us. We're the mud baby.
Right, not interested. Right.
I'm like, I'm not interested in going back to that, please. That's okay. Do whatever you gotta do. We're gonna get into this next. What would you do? T is getting set up for T with Tia Chanel.
It's happening soon.
Yes, Dad. He gave me the thumbs up. Got 4 of them. You know, I love when you can bring your parents up to the times. He wouldn't use the emojis. And then when he did, they was like, just, I was like, you can make them your color. But my auntie actually showed them. And I'm just like, man, I'm like, yes, because we talking emojis.
Right.
Why do we do that?
I do. I talk in emojis and GIFs.
Yeah.
GIFs. However you say it.
Is it bad that I use the food ones a lot? And the happy face and the flames. My emojis that I use all the time are so basic.
Not that they're basic.
They're not basic. Let me see. Can I bring up one, T? Let's bring up one. Let me show y'all how it really is.
No.
It's stupid. I did the frog. Didn't I text you the frog earlier?
Like, where do you get them from?
Funny. Okay. Second, what would you do for tonight? Wait, Leslie said, child, I'm giving straight side eye. Once you cheat, trust is so broken and hard to get back.
That's the part.
That part.
What happened?
I'm 36 and I like kids. He's been divorced for 6 years and has a 7-year-old daughter. He told me he prefers to date women with no kids as we have more free time. He has 50-50 custody of his child. It's been nearly 2 months since we have started dating each other. Because he's a very involved father, we don't get to see each other very often, which I'm fine with. I wouldn't even date him if he wasn't an involved dad. Kudos to you, yeah. Sometimes a few days will go by and I wouldn't hear from him. And it seems lately I've been making all of the plans. Not sure if he's just getting lazy or just so busy that me taking over all the planning is one less thing that he has to worry about. He looks forward to us spending time with each other and we get along great. I feel really comfortable with him, like I can be myself, but I'm not sure I want to be the one taking all of the initiative. Is this what it's like dating a single dad, or is this just this single dad? Help me out here. What would you do? So for me, I think I can really answer this one very, very easily. It's important, even if you're not an adult, you can be a young adult and still growing, and you can establish boundaries and foundations for the relationships that you have in your life. That's not something that you need to be in your 20s or 30s for. You can decide like, hey, you know what? This is my love language. This is kind of like my little toolkit to love me. I'm not gonna force you to do it though. Like I'm not. I feel like with this, communication, just talk. I'm gonna read some of the comments. I'm gathering my thoughts on this. Say what you have to say.
I want to wait. I want you to get into the comments.
Let's see. Whitney said, nope, Jamal is exactly like him. And then this is the thing that really kind of kills me. We bash Black men for not really being like great fathers. I've seen a lot of that stuff. So he's being a good dad. I think it just needs to be a conversation about, hey, you can reach out to me sometimes, or hey, I know that you're busy, but maybe if we see each other 3 to 4 times out the week, do you think one of the days you can do something? I mean, kind of gauge it. Like, it's only been 2 months. It's still very early on. So it's still a good time to really establish those things. You finna say something crazy. What
I'm
is
not
it?
even gonna say
Because she
crazy.
looking at me, I can feel it.
No, I'm
what
not even gonna say anything crazy because okay, you like kids, but you don't have any kids. Okay, cool.
Right.
Get it. I was there. So
she said she's 36.
It's weird to me that there's never really any time for you. The reason why I say it's weird to me is because growing up, my stepmom has been in my life since I was 6 years old.
Yeah.
And I was annoyed at the fact at first.
Right.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to meet nobody new. I got a mama and that ain't my stepmama and stop saying that and da 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 da. You know, and I was irritated with that. But my dad, like, he brought us together. Now she did have a daughter as well.
Okay.
So I do understand that aspect of it. But I know
blended
plenty
family.
of single dads that are in their children's life that do incorporate, the woman in their life in there. Now,
it don't seem like she the woman.
You do need to find out though if he is trying to avoid stress with the kid's mother, because it could be that he can see his kids whenever he wants to, as long as he don't have them around no woman.
They need to have they definitely need to have a conversation.
And she does need to set boundaries. I think that it's important to be explicit when talking. This is something new that I'm learning, by the way. But I do think it's important to be explicit with the person that you're dating or you're seeing or even just being sexually active with.
Right.
I am a person that I have to feel like I'm a priority. I don't always need to be number one, especially if we're not dating, or I'm not your kid.
Right.
Because if I'm your kid, I'm your number one priority. I don't care how old I am.
I'm gonna get into the comment real quick, okay? Leslie said, I didn't want to date a man with kids. No, this was Whitney. I'm sorry, I meant to click on hers. Let me take it in order, y'all. A parent doesn't have a schedule and sometimes the initiative of off-center. But why go back on what your preference is if you don't want to deal with kids? Then you have to be understanding when you go against your own preference.
But she says she does like kids, though.
I don't know if it's maybe from that angle. I kind of get more of the maybe she didn't really know what she was gonna get into as far as like with him, but you don't really know who you getting into with anybody.
But it's several days that you go without talking to him and seeing him.
Well, the thing for me is that this is the thing. If he is a single dad, he's probably not just dating her. So when you're dating and you're dating multiple people, like everybody don't start off as the most important person in your life. Like they just don't. There is levels to it and it grows as far as that's concerned. So maybe if she just says like, hey, look, this is what it's gonna take to rock with me. This is what makes me feel good. Put it out there, and if it's not reciprocated, then you got to move on. But if you don't never say nothing, or you don't never be like, hey, do you think that you could do this, or can you know what I'm saying, maybe kind of tweak things this way. If it's never a conversation, you can't condemn somebody for something that you never voiced in the first place.
That is the part, though.
Stop keeping stuff in the gray area. We talked about it on the show a few times, like people don't want to say nothing. They don't want to rock the boat too much when you're in the first early data stages. But those are the times to do it because you're literally laying the bricks of your relationship. So it's like, girl, say it one time. That's my advice. Say what you got to say.
Say what you got
one time. See what happens.
All right.
Let me see. Whitney said, I didn't want to date a man with kids, but he made sure there was balance, honestly. We went out on the weekends. He didn't have her, and we talked daily. He had a babysitter, his granny. LOL. I met his kid about a year-ish later. Healthy.
That's healthy.
That's a healthy situation. He like, is she going to be around for 365? It take a lot. It take a lot when you first dealing with somebody and you learning them, because this is the thing. The relationships really don't get tested, and this is not even just exclusively to romantic relationships, friendships, family. It really don't get tested until some things kind of happen. You get to see and love somebody when you can see them in different facets in their life. Right. So you see them when they sick, you see them when they broke, you know what I'm saying? You see them when they up. You want to see those different versions of whatever the case is of that person to kind of know what you're dealing with. Some people will be nice as hell and all this other stuff, and then they upside your head like, hey, where did this come from?
Child.
I felt like that. I feel like that with what Whitney shared, that's a healthy timeline as far as that stuff is concerned, and it does take balance. So I don't know.
I think it does take balance. I agree, with the whole 365 that makes a difference, because I am a person that's like, oh hell no. Like when I see certain things that you do when you're sick, or certain things that you do when you broke,
right?
It's kind of like, nope, you was right. You shouldn't trust that this is gonna work out.
Exactly. It's like, girl, they going off in the comments too. Hold on, let's see. We got. Hey Tanya, she said kids are a level though. If you can't square up on that, re-examine now. Time and love is the new money. Don't waste it. Time and love is the new money. Tanya, that's a word. That's a whole word. Okay. Let's see. Leslie said, I had my child when I first met my guy, and he understood when we couldn't do things because the kids come first. We did have a balanced relationship. We found things to do where my child could be there. And now we have 2 additional kids 32 years later together. Ma'am. Oh. This is the thing. And it's like, I be hating to see the stuff where, people be talking about they don't want to be with somebody with kids. I'm like, be with a superhero. Be with a she lies too. Be with a superhero. Get you a parent. They gonna always have snacks. Don't ever get hungry while y'all out. They got fruit snacks and stuff in their purse. They got
mind your business.
Baby Cheetos. It ain't the real Cheetos. It's the ones that the kids can eat.
They better for you.
Okay? Stop. Girl, state your intentions. Y'all know me. I tell people don't live in a gray area. Ask questions in business and in your personal life. What is it? Because what Tanya said is absolutely true. Time. Y'all see this COVID came, it took people out left and right. Like it's still something that is going on right now that we're dealing with. That's just one of many things that's going on. You can control your situation and you can say, hey, I want to put a stop to this. Hey, I want to go ahead and press the gas. Girl, have a conversation, and then if it ain't changed, be done with it. That's what I would do.
And that's okay, because somebody else out there will love to be with you.
She like, I'm gonna be with him, girl. Don't worry about him.
Right, I'm gonna be a good stepmother. And it's like, ma'am, but would you?
Do you love them kids?
Do you?
You gotta love the kids. Single parent, their child is a package deal.
Yeah,
it's a package deal. And I would even say, and I don't know if my dad is still on, but my dad, remarried. And what I can say with Wanda, we literally just laughed when we were all together at dinner. And I was stank when I first met my stepmother. I was just like, not really in a way, grief will have you doing some crazy stuff, y'all. It have you acting in a way that you don't normally act, because I wouldn't do that on a normal basis. But we were able to laugh about it now because it's like we're close. She accepted the fact, and I'm old as hell. We old. Not really. But we're old enough. We're not children. We're adults. And she still, in doing that, made a way to have a relationship with both myself and my sister, because even she was marrying my dad and we are grown. Technically it's like, hey, boo, we out the house. But she loved us too. If you gonna, be around, just have a conversation, talk about it. What does it look like? It may be like his kids want to go to Chuck E. Cheese, sis.
Right.
They're not trying to go and sit still at the movie. So I agree. I like what Leslie said. Do activities where the kids can be involved. Go bowling. I want to go jumping on some trampolines. Can somebody do that with me? Go skating. I'm gonna go on the trampoline. I want to just jump as high.
You're gonna have to wait till she gets up.
I'm gonna put a brace on, girl, because
I'm just like, you land on that knee wrong. Over with.
Sit. It's a done deal. So that's why. But I think that we really helped this lady though.
I do. Yeah, girl, break up with him. He don't like you.
Right.
You are not stepmom material, shorty. No shade. Sorry.
Right. He like, she only want to see me and go to Sizzler.
Most men, they be like, especially nowadays, they be like, she keep a house clean. I can stay over here. This my son. This my pride and joy. This my joint.
I want to read some of these comments. See, before we migrate out of this. Let's see. Whitney said, crazy thing, I was dating multiple guys that did not have kids, but I guess Jamal was different. You got you a parent. He do things differently.
Right, I'm like, that's your husband.
that's a husband. And everything, there are choices and options to be made, but be real with you and accept the consequences of your choice. Yeah, like if she keep on and she keeps stuff in the gray area, you know, somebody gonna get hurt out that situation.
Yeah, because he ain't ever gonna be a real man, child. Y'all just be doing it right now.
Leslie said, she said, you and your sisters are true daddy's girls, even though you're grown. Yes, I'm just, you know, I'm mommy and daddy's girl. Like them my people. I love them.
No, that's right.
When he said that we did a lot of kid-friendly stuff and still do well pre-COVID, but that's because he has his daughter 70% of the time. You better be.
I love that.
Jamal's a good. Okay, so Whitney, I'm showing everybody's comments. I know these people that's on here. With Whitney and Jamal's a good dad. Like for real, nice. He's a really really good dad. So I mean, shout out to all the good fathers, the ones that you know what I'm saying. Like they helping with e-learning and doing all that other stuff. They jumping in and going hard, just like the moms. Like 70%, you don't hear that.
Yeah.
Even within our community too.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, you really don't. So yeah, we're not gonna take it there.
That's awesome.
I just, you know, we have to give people their flowers while they're here.
Yeah.
You know, I say that to you all the time. And well, y'all, now it's time. How great that this song is coming on. They might shut the live off. Who cares? And I really love you. You should know. She should know from this what we do.
I want to make sure I'm right. Whoa. Before I let go.
Don't it make you want to do the electric ride? Team Good Dad. Team Good Dad. Give these dads they praise. We not talking about the dads that just pop up quarterly. Y'all don't get that.
I don't say anything about that.
If you are, let's bring it back. You know, we got to spin it on a positive note. If you are that dad that's come around more often, your kids are amazing. Oh my bad. I was about to get to you.
You know that's good. You ready? What you won't do? Hey. Oh no.
Love you too, Dad. I love you and Wanda. From the heart. Bye, Leslie. Thank you for tuning in. She said she gotta go, y'all. She showing some love. She out of here. Time for tea with Tia Chanel, y'all. We have to start off on a high note because I feel like you guys are this tea heavy.
Okay, so let's go ahead and start with some good news.
Okay. What's going on?
The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air has been approved to move to a drama. Could y'all imagine? Okay, check it out. Imagine the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air being about a real life thug guy. Like he was really with all the drama.
Right.
And Uncle Phil being the one to really be a good man in his life. Good man.
He was great.
It's amazing. They signed a 2-season deal, which is unprecedented for a pitch. That does not happen regularly. That's not something that, you know, you hear often. Will Smith is involved, and the young man who made that little trailer that we talked about last year. And I'm not going to tell y'all who it was because you should have been watching me. Now that's that. That's where we at.
Find it,
because I told you. But yeah, so it's going to be so lit. I'm excited. Also, while we're talking on that, Mara Akil done signed her a little franchise with old Netflix.
Oh,
yes.
Is Love Is? She's the one that did Love Is, right?
She is. It's her story. It's her story about her and her.
I wanted to finish that. I was
so bad. Well, listen, I didn't watch it. I watch On That often. So,
that one was
but I'm pretty sure that it was good. I heard that it was good. I know that the The monologue that I saw, what is her name? I don't know why it's escaping me. But his mother on the show.
Okay.
Loretta Devine. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
The monologue that Loretta Devine did for him as a man and as a father, it moved me. I cried, when I watched it. I thought it was dope. But yeah, so it's gonna be amazing. I'm really excited about that. I think that that's going to be like really, really interesting.
She's good. She's great.
She's great.
She's great.
She's great.
We're not even gonna downplay that.
Mara Akil is. If you love Girlfriends, there you go. That's who did that. She's the bomb.
She approved that song. My girlfriend.
My girlfriend.
That I thought I was gonna do that.
Yeah, hit it, period. Yeah, so I'm excited to see what happens next. So let's go ahead and throw the heavy out here. I am so tired of you celebrities not being able to keep y'all hands to yourself. What is wrong with y'all? Why are y'all so violent? Relax, everybody. Chill. Stop punching women.
It's unlike the crack that's
in our community. It's the expensive version of crack.
We joke.
No, I'm dead serious. Joe Budden was a crackhead at some point, and he used to.
Bye.
We know Joe was a crackhead. I know a crackhead when I see one. We all saw.
He was well dressed.
He was with it. He had a lot of stuff going on with himself. That man had so much stuff going on with him, y'all.
And then he would bust out crying. That's what I'm like.
He would just come out of the clear blue, just start just like foaming at the mouth, crying and slobbing and stuff, and then want to just propose to somebody. And it's like, we don't even go together, G.
Right?
How you gonna tell me you want to be with me?
You should have did this at Olive Garden, my guy, not in the middle of Times Square.
It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. And no, I don't really want to tell you, in front of all these cameras and all these people standing out here looking at us like, and we look crazy.
Get up off your knees.
Get up. What is wrong with you? Wipe your pants off, dummy.
What the hell?
Yeah. Listen, but ladies, we've all been with that one guy that will just jump on his knee on some baby, I'm sorry. And you just like, gee, first of all, I'm not that mad. Secondly, stand up.
Please. I can't even talk to you like this.
You're embarrassing me. But no, okay, so I told y'all about the whole thing.
We need to call this Judge Mathis.
Listen. Judge Mathis taught me what a crackhead looked like.
Tell me every time that he said it wasn't some stuff that was going on.
It was definitely somebody using crack when he said those things. But okay, so I talked to y'all about Tahiri and Joe.
Yeah, that was last week.
We talked about how it didn't happen. Like, we claimed this fool gets on the phone with Sin and Rocky. I don't know who Rocky is in real life. I don't know. Do she make shoes?
Is that a friend or something?
That's
a family, like a family friend.
It was Joe's friend at some point. Anywho, she lets them get on the phone. They done recorded him. They making jokes about, him being a dog, person. Which it wasn't even that deep. The way that they took it, it's just a lot.
Look,
they done right. They leaked it, and the girl Sin just comes out of the clear blue like, yeah, you remember that time you was intoxicated and you chased and drugged me through the house? And he's like, what?
What are you talking about?
When?
I felt like, how you can see somebody's eyebrows damn near connect because they like, you have them that messed up that they're trying to figure it out and they can't find it.
Like, huh? Okay, so
he sounded confused.
He like, what happened?
Tell me more about how I did this to you.
Talk to me about it because really? Is that what? And she just kind of like, she couldn't really like gut punch him, so she just tried to keep making him mad. I'm just sick of y'all. It's not just Joe because Joe has his issues. Lil Bow Wow.
Yeah. Whitney said a dog person with the laughing emoji.
He a dog person. He like when they get you're welcome. Love you. It's weird. And you shouldn't be tapped anyway. I'm not gonna.
That's a different subject.
That don't have nothing to do with nothing. Lil Bow Wow's baby mom done came out about him punching her in the stomach while she was pregnant. And I'm like, nope, not that you let But it's Little Bow Wow. You could have drop kicked him in the chest.
He would have got beat down.
Listen, even as a pregnant woman, I probably would have just tripped him. He is small. Are you kidding me?
He stands on his tippy toes.
But then again, you gotta be careful with the little scrawny ones, because here we are, Tory Lanez can't fight. Now he got to shoot guns like a fool because y'all get into an argument. Ladies, I do not support domestic violence. However, get a gun, learn how to use it, and if he's aggressive like this, peel his muscle cap back blue.
That part with Megan Thee Stallion, with that particular thing, I mean, if the way that it was described, she wouldn't have even seen it coming.
Exactly. But if she had turned around with the blick.
Get you a blick out here. Fuck. You know, I put together a class earlier this year, and we went and we did our courses to get our concealed carry. I mean, they crazy out here.
It's just absolutely too much. I'm tired of y'all at this point with this whole thing. Tamar, her African booty scratcher done came out talking about how she done jumped on him, and he done went.
Didn't he file a
He got a restraining order.
Girl,
but she had already said this fool tried to murder me in a murder-suicide attempt. We don't believe you. You need more people, sir. You need more people. I don't know.
Something is really off with those situations. I saw a picture of him and he looked embalmed.
He looked like he eat fingernails. And I just
jerk sauce.
I think
that's it.
And she was so excited about him, and he was so fine to her, and I'm just like, nah, I see how you ended up with it. Cause I don't trust nobody to talk like this. No way. You ain't never get that fixed, and you ain't got no gap.
Girl, finish filling that cup, girl.
You got me. Listen, self-preservation is the key to good living. That's something that my daddy taught me when I was a kid.
Absolutely.
So protect yourselves, ladies, gentlemen, especially celebrity. Gentlemen.
Get you a Kick Azz Kit.
What's wrong with you? Stop it. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Period. Just don't do it. Okay. So I have never heard of anybody out off key singing Ashanti or Keisha Cole.
Get out. I know exactly what you about to say.
I have never heard of it a day.
She said he looked off like them little plastic babies. Yep.
The plastic babies.
We was looking at some crazy stuff on Amazon. Yes, that's what Tamar dude look like. I'm gonna show you the picture once we out there.
Oh my God.
Funny as hell. Okay, talk to us about the off-key Ashanti singing.
Yeah, Danielle Kahn, because she's a con artist.
A con artist. Yes, she is.
No, but in real life, that's her name, Danielle Kahn. She came out with Ashanti's Foolish, but she didn't call it Ashanti's Foolish. She called it her version of Foolish. Listen, the girl was flat and sharp at the same time. I don't know how they do it. I don't know. She done even got her a little light-skinned boy to come up behind her and love her. It's the ratchetest
rendition. It's not,
first of all, Shorty recorded it in our bathroom for sure.
The shit was real kids boppish.
It was. I could not. So her mom takes to social media after her daughter is being dragged
to filth because she deserved it.
She deserved it. I mean, she's racially ambiguous. We're not sure what spectrum she falls under for sure.
Okay.
We do know that her mom ages like milk. We're gonna leave that. Move on. So her mom comes up and she posts a video of this black woman who actually has, the information she needs because she went to school for business administration, and something I guess similar to that happened to her daughter, as with the cover and everything, and she's just like, no, when you file the right paperwork, you can do this. I know because I have this degree and whatever. Oh. And she captions it about how Ashanti and them gonna get their royalties.
Child.
That
the tea is full. I can't. Because they some fuels, honey.
I can't deal. At this point, I just feel like we can't have shit, and that's just what it is. Like, anytime you gonna steal a Flat Sharp song, even though we loved it, because everybody knew the dance, you know, to the video, because everybody was a Ja Rule fan. Murder. Everybody cared.
Right.
I just don't understand.
It wasn't right.
Whack. And why? I'm so glad you said it wasn't right.
Girl. What?
It's some not right things going on. Listen, did y'all know that Danny Lay? That's my little baby. That's who sang that song.
Yeah.
Danny Lay was dating the baby. Now y'all know how fine I think the baby is. But I also told y'all that his baby mama said
nice-looking guy.
That even if they're not together, they together. She said that a long time ago, and she was pregnant at the time.
Well, I mean, he doesn't really seem like somebody that's ready to be committed to anybody.
Well, child, Danny Lay thought that they was just exclusive and everything, and apparently he was still with his baby mama or had another girlfriend or whatever the baby do with himself. And she's hurt because she's like, I never received pay until I dated you. And she's like, but it's cool.
Child, you just have to pray for him.
I'm just like, you know what? I'm sure he probably has like a gold-plated area. Cause he got that kind of energy. I'm sure that it is.
Right.
But I promise you can find somebody with a gold-plated area that actually like you and go with you.
The baby is handsome. That's what we need.
And real big. And he has a beautiful, huge smile.
I like his confidence.
I do like his. That's that gold-plated energy. You know, it's dope. You know, I like he ain't no punk too.
Girl.
But yeah, so yeah, she deserves a little man that
is gonna be there with her.
Yeah, it's gonna be her little baby.
Well, let them know how they can find you, girl, and how they can read the blog.
Definitely, you can read the blog at TiaChanelSpeaks.wordpress.com. You can definitely go and like my page on Facebook, Tea with Tia Chanel. Add me as a friend, Tia Chanel. It's me. I look like me in my profile picture. You can't miss her.
Nah, she got a Pokemon up there. I'm just joking. She don't have a Pokemon.
Yeah, I look exactly like my profile picture though. Also on Instagram, I am _Tia Chanel. So definitely
get to it.
Go and follow, like, and share Tea with Tea on Twitter.
She plays too much. Well, what time is it?
Wow, 8:08. Boom, like an 8:08.
Well, I'm gonna get into my lavish look of the night.
I cannot believe you didn't have me no pair of glasses.
You always have a pair.
No, I had to wear my real glasses today. It was raining.
I'm so sorry.
You know I'm blind.
I'm so sorry. Okay, this was the baby shakes that I wanted to play. This is the lavish look of the night. Of the week, honey. Of the week. These are the look-atters. So I'm feeling generous tonight. I'm feeling real generous. Like, should we give them free shipping this week? Should we do free shipping this week? I'm gonna drop a code for y'all. 24 hours only. This look is brought to you exclusively by Lavish Looks by MzMetchi. Look, I need to do a commercial on myself. Why? I love these. I love me a good old oversized frame. Actually, I'm a part with you, cause you see on my attributes. Y'all keep thinking it's sweet, and I turn these niggas to peppers. Y'all won't keep playing games. These my bougie glasses, like I'm on my way to brunch. Where your man's in the bed. So they was telling us last week that they shut down Maybe Here.
Oh yeah, they said they wasn't gonna have
no Navy Pier. That was our lavish look of the night. So if you haven't already, make sure you drop those businesses. Okay. Wendy said those her faves. Yes, girl. Let me put them on for you one more time. with these lips. Yes, free shipping, Whitney. Free shipping.
I need that.
You like these?
Yeah.
I have them in purple as well.
Are those the purple ones that my mama confiscated?
That's
why I love them.
She confiscated them from you.
That's got me to remember.
T's mom took her purple look at her.
I walked up to the house, she was like, who knows?
And she here already, so she could get her free shipping too.
Right.
I just ordered some more to add to it because the winter time's coming up. And I'm sorry, you don't have to not cover your eyes. Don't be out here like this.
Don't do it.
When you could be out here like this. Don't do it. This song makes me just want to, I need to be on an island somewhere. I need my cigar. I need all of these things.
Cigar.
Yes, ma'am. I was born a real. You said what? Oh, yeah, I could do that too. I don't know. Why when you go out of town, or you go somewhere else, do you ever find yourself trying a different liquor that you wouldn't typically drink if you was at the house?
Well, yeah, but it has to be either a cognac or a whiskey. I'm not, because I don't really play with clear liquor that much.
Clear liquor is the devil.
It's not even, I used to be a heavy clear tequila drinker.
We did that because we didn't have no choice. If I could have afforded Hennessy in high school, sis, I would have started years ago.
In high school?
Not high school, college. Not high school.
Oh, she done told herself she knew what dad was watching.
No, my dad know when I started drinking. That's a whole nother story. He was actually the one I got told on. You know who you are. I was like, yeah, you want to bust me out like that?
Dang, that's true.
But you know what? They was making comments early in the live about parents and all this other stuff. How amazing it is. My parents was younger than a lot of my other friends' parents. They was older. So they was, they was still hard on us how parents are supposed to be, but it wasn't to a point where it's oh, I'm shaking in my boots. Some people used to be afraid. Baby, look, we're going to get to the topic of the night. What's the obstacle that you overcame this week? So I'm going to kick it off. And a couple things. Two things. I wanted to go harder in business and do some, I wanted to do some things. And I put some goals that I had out in the atmosphere. I became inspired after watching a show and watching this person's journey. So it'll be more details forthcoming in the next few weeks. But, I be sitting there and I'm just man, I want to reach out. I'm most people don't say anything back. Some people get real celebrity and be oh, I'm gone with the wind, fabulous. You just went downtown. Come back. We want to talk to you.
Just downtown.
You are important. But this person, I reached out and, they got back to me and it was just, it was really good because I told myself, I was this week has to be different. I have another one that I'll share. But see, what's something you have overcome this week?
You know what? I have been actually kind to people that weren't so kind to me. And, with a smile, let them know or set my boundaries.
That's right.
And then move forward.
Okay.
This has actually been even through the weekend.
Okay. That's a good thing.
When things overwhelm me, I tend to get really, really mad. And that mouth is so mean. And I could say some really, really mean things. And it's unnecessary. It's not worthy of, my energy.
Yeah.
So a lot of times from this weekend on up through this week, I have just been right. Don't even worry about it.
Not gonna let it steal the energy.
Yeah.
I would say, oh wait, hold on. They asking about the link for the keychains. Yes, ma'am. Hold on.
Yeah.
If you, Nicole, I will tag you personally after this. The comment is probably gone now, but after you get off the live, the link is right in there. And if not, make sure that you are following this young lady here. She's got the Kick Azz Kits, okay? We want to keep y'all protected out here.
Right.
Period. Sorry. I mean, I bust in real quick and promote. I never care.
Right.
Another one of the things that I would say that I overcame. So I had been for the last few weeks, like trying to really rev myself up as far as like my, journey to get slim and shit. Get all slim and trim and do all that other stuff. And starting like last week, I really got into it. So I'm able to enjoy a glass of wine because I forfeited these calories earlier. Okay. And I'm just really, really getting back into it. Like, how you can do something, but all you have to do is get started. Y'all, as much stuff as I do, I was actually like having a real hard time like doing that. And so this is something I would say I overcame this week as far as like it's just been really, really consistent. And I'm just in such a great space about it. Not that I wasn't before, but it just feels different this time. I'm sharing.
Yeah.
She shared her stuff too while she over here just leaving me out on the ledge.
I'm not leaving you out on the ledge.
Good night, Whitney.
I did start a weight loss journey. After I went to the doctor, when was it? In May, I think it was.
Okay.
Because I had went in like March and found out that I had gained a lot more than I thought I did.
Okay.
And then I went to the doctor again, had lost a little bit, and I was just like, hey, now if I lost a little bit without trying,
right,
let me just see what happens. And then 36 pounds later, I only have 24 more to my goal by my birthday.
Yes.
So
and you're so far ahead. You're so far ahead of like the track that it takes to reach that goal. Yeah. That's when you're really doing it. You know what I'm saying?
It is not the easiest thing, and I have never been on a weight loss journey. Actually, I have I'm gonna do a little better here. You know, I might dance a little bit. I might like work out a little bit or something like that, but I'm not, really serious about it. Well, now I'm actually serious about it. I do yoga in the morning. I work out after work at home, of course, and I found some things that really work for me. I'm actually gonna start chronicling this journey soon. So a lot of people are like, well, what are you doing and everything? And it's like, I wish I really think it's hard, but it ain't,
Y'all can follow me on my fitness pal. It's MzMetchi on there too. Cause I actually document the stuff that I eat and like my activity and stuff because it helps keep me accountable and helps me mold what my day looks like. You know what I'm saying? Because preparation is just when you prepare and you actually go for it, it's a beautiful thing. Yeah. It's a beautiful thing. Girl, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for real. And
I'm proud of you.
They talking about naps are important. They over here chirping. I need you to know that.
Not now.
But y'all have been they're over here not talking about the topic. They funny. They're talking about keychains. Whitney didn't take her nap. Nicole said that her trainer is the bomb. I'll send her info. Drop it in the comments, girl. Drop it for everybody. Everybody. And Wendy said that you look awesome, T. Yes, ma'am. You. Absolutely. And naps are important. I believe that.
They are.
Well, thank y'all for participating in the topic of the night. I love them. They do whatever they want to do throughout the week. I'm like, I don't care. Right. I love it. Just talk amongst each other. And Nicole said meal prep weekly is life.
I don't even do that. I need to because I probably save a whole lot more money.
Money and time. Quote and discuss time. It's, we've been doing good. An arrow can only be shot by pulling it backward. So when life is dragging you back with difficulties, it means that it's going to launch you into something great. Whatever it is that you're going through, if you got into a place and you feel like, it's trying to take me back, like how we was talking earlier. If you can control it, don't go back if you don't need to. You don't have to be like an arrow. You have choices. I like the quote though, but sometimes you do have to be brought back to really to go forward. And not even talking about like pain or difficulty, but just even in like recognizing thought processes, habits. You know,
Yeah.
I know that was something for me. I'm just like, man, you know, I want to do something. Sometimes I be so motivated with other things, and I don't like allocate the motivation sometimes when it comes to me. It's very easy as an entrepreneur to kind of like, it'll dwindle away if you don't control it. But I know for me, once I started getting the handle on it, I'm like, pew, take off. And even just like with the journeys and all this other stuff, like I feel good this week.
Me too.
I feel great.
Even me too. Even with the whole everybody trying to talk to me crazy. Don't worry about it. You right.
You good. Slay by Shay on IG. Y'all better go follow her. Follow Miss Nicole. Well,
I need one of those. Really,
this is the thing, we're not one of these. We're not gonna stay on here and just be talking y'all ear off. Okay, the show is over. I'm just joking.
Not that the show is over.
See, let them know how they can find you.
You can find the blog at TiaChanelSpeaks.wordpress.com. I also will share it on my Facebook page, which is T with Tia Chanel or Tia Chanel. You know, if you just want to add me as a friend and see my mom ish. Yeah, I noticed. I'm not even gonna go into.
Don't go into it. They ain't ready.
IG, you can find me at T_Tia. YouTube T with the T. Twitter T with the T.
She gonna tell it to y'all so y'all remember it.
Period.
Well, we can't close out without thanking our amazing sponsors, the law office of Fiya and Norris, Fire Infusions, and Tax Strategy. Okay, make sure that you all are following them. Everything will be hyperlinked as soon as this is over with. Okay, because you know we want y'all to go follow everything on there if you haven't already. Okay, now y'all know, follow me too. Don't forget about little old me.
Don't forget about
little old me. No, I can be found on all social platforms at MzMetchi. That's MzMetchi. Also follow the Blueprint Media Company at the BP Media Co. on IG and Twitter, and the Blueprint Media Company spelled out on Facebook. Okay. Don't forget, shop my exclusive sunglasses line.
Yes.
T, although she doesn't have her frames now, that's okay. Because she got these. She got these in purple.
I don't have them in purple. My mother.
I have more. I have more for you. Be sure to shop my exclusive sunglasses line at MzMetchi.com/shop. Okay. I'm bringing the heat for you guys. I love sunglasses. Y'all know this.
You know what?
Okay.
Wow.
We're gonna close out to my girl, Miss Alana DeVille with Slugging. Yeah, they know.
I'm slugging. Yeah, you know I'm slugging.
Hey, use Mechi 10 for 10% off with her too. Soft plug. We'll see y'all next week, y'all. It's lit. Bye. I can only hold this for so long.